Here in these 3 bags, we have wood shavings in this bag. It's a mixture of wood shavings and sawdust. And we have pure sawdust in this bag. I'm coming over to this bag, but let me take you on what this is. So let me show you, because I want you people to understand this thing clearly. It's not difficult at all. I've been into mushroom cultivation for a very long time, and I can tell you that these things are very easy. You don't need to spend so much money in going into mushroom cultivation. A lot of things used can be gotten around you, and that's what I will be showing you. And one last thing is, you need, that's for concerning the materials, these small materials. If you know you're allergic to dust, you would need a nose mask to protect your nose, to cover your nose from dust, because you can't escape dust from either of these 3 bags. You're going to have to come in contact with dust. So if you know you're allergic to, dust, maybe you can't breathe in dust, get a good nose mask to protect your nose. Now, this, as I said earlier on, this is a mixture. You will see this contains wood shavings and sawdust itself. Wood shavings and sawdust mixed together. You would not want to use it this way, because for your substrate preparation, to get the maximum result, the best result, you need your substrate to be fine. The ingredients, the substrate particles should be fine, that is powdery. You shouldn't have solid particles containing wood, the wood itself. You don't want the wood to be mixed with it, because it will delay the process of ramification on the long run. When you're having wood, the mycelium won't be able to eat up the wood so fast. Unlike when it's pure dust, it's going to eat up the dust and spread around the dust very fast. So what you do in this kind of situation, if it is what you're able to get when you go to the sawmill, what you do is you get this sieve. That's why I told you need a sieve. This is where the work of the sieve comes to place now. You get this sieve, and then all the sawdust, one after the other, you can pour them this way. What you do is, see, so these ones, you don't need them. You don't actually need them for the substrate. Once you're able to sieve out the dust, what you need is the dust coupled with other ingredients which will be added. But these, you don't need them for the substrate. It's going to make the process slow, as I said earlier on. So you can just find a way to keep them if you need them for something else, maybe to cook, maybe coal pots and all that too, or you discard them in any way. So right here, I have the normal powdery sawdust. This one you don't necessarily have to sieve because it doesn't contain wood shaving, unlike this bag. I brought this too so you can really understand what I mean when I say wood shaving and all that. That's why I showed you. You see, when I sieved, you saw what came out of it. You saw what came out of it. So I would still show you again. Let me show you this again, because I want you to get this thing properly. I know I have so many students from various countries, and you might see different things when you go to your sawmill. So let me show you again. Let me show you again. This is me sieving again. Another time. You can see. You can see. So I'm going to zoom the camera again for you to see. You can see. So these are the wood shavings. As you can see, I'm going to show you clearly so you understand. Now this one is pure sawdust. It doesn't contain wood shavings. Pure sawdust. You can see pure sawdust. Just few wood shavings which you can just use your hand to remove them. They are not so many in it. You can see. Now I'll show you sawdust. So the next thing I want to show you is very, very important. Just as important as the sawdust. Although it is not in all situations you have to use this particular one. It is an ingredient for the to add to the substrate. But you might not always find this particular one. There are several other ingredients that can be replaced, that you can use to replace this particular one. There are several ingredients you can use to replace this particular one. So let me show you what this looks like. This is called the rice bran. I will show you. You will see clearly. Let me get the nylon. It's called the rice bran. I'm going to show you this clearly. Rice bran can be gotten from your feed mills or any store that sells ingredients for animal feeds. Animal feeds generally, ingredients for animal feed mills themselves, or even big farms. Yes, many of these things are waste material. They are waste materials. Big farms, you can get them from big farms. It actually does feel, so you might have to cover your nose. So let me show you now what the rice bran looks like. You can see it is powdery. The rice bran is powdery, as you can see. So it's pure dust. The rice bran is pure dust. I'm going to zoom the camera for you to see. It's pure dust. The rice bran is pure dust.